Greetings and salutations. My name is Tish, and welcome to the Artist Haven, where home plus art equals heart. In today's live video broadcast, we are going to be joined by Doris at DF Designs, and we're going to be testing out some golden fluid acrylics in different colors, but similar mixes. So let's bring Doris on. One little click. There we go. There's Miss Doris. Well, there's Miss Doris's canvas. There's her
Nope.
hand.
I have looked huge when I'm up this close. Sorry, y'all. Okay,
It all works.
I'm trying to get my chat bigger so I can see it. I got to take it up to 175 just to be able to see my chat. Okay.
I stand about a foot away from my chat, so I'm pretty. If I can't see it, then I really, really, really need bifocals. Oh, geez.
And
Okay.
hello,
There we
everybody
go.
that's here.
All right. There's Elisa and Brenda. Hello, hello. Okay, so we're going to be using um these golden fluid acrylics. I've got Phalo Green, and I don't even want to say what that is. Benzimidazolone Yellow Medium.
Just say hi. Oh, you're talking about the paint?
Yep.
I'm just calling it Ben's Yellow.
Yeah.
Oops, I keep
We'll
forgetting.
just call it Mercedes Yellow. Or Ben's Yellow.
There
Ben's
we
Yellow
go.
works. Okay. And then I got the Quinacridone Magenta and then the Phalo Blue green shade. And these were mixed. Doris did hers by volume. I did mine by weight. So we're going to see if that makes a difference. If I remember correctly, Doris, you did 2 tablespoons of Floetrol to 1 teaspoon paint.
Yep.
Okay. And I did 28 grams of Floetrol to 4 grams of paint. So either way, it should be about 7 to 1 ratio.
Here? Yeah. Or it says say something. Click in there. Now type, and then you click that. Sorry, I'm giving a
Crash course.
Basics 101 over here to my boyfriend. There we go. He said hi. That's my boyfriend, everybody, Joel.
Hello.
I don't know if he can hear us.
We're on Dina's big TV.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Well, if we're on her big TV, I bet my hand really looks big now. I'm just joking.
Oh, Choco Hate Cake is here. Hello, little darling. She's one of my friends from vidIQ.
Okay.
And she's over in the UK, so I think her mom let her stay up past midnight.
All right, can I just call you Cake, hon?
Yep, we can call her Cake.
Dina says what big hands I have. Okay. Okay, before we start pouring any paint, may I show something?
Yes. Yes.
I
forgot about that.
Oops, I gotta have to hold it this way. I got a little Christmas card. It's a handmade Christmas card. I don't know if she's here yet. I haven't seen her, but I sent her a link. I keep forgetting to turn it around. I got a homemade Christmas card from Miss Saskia.
Oh, that's pretty.
And that it looks like that's a bloom paint on there.
Oh, very cool.
That might be a skin, or that might be a really teeny tiny one. But anyway, I just wanted to show it off. I'll show it off again on my live later.
That's so cool. And it came all the way. She's in the Netherlands, isn't she?
Yep, she sure is.
So came all the way from the Netherlands. I know. I'm excited. I want to. See, they have weird postage there.
Yeah. And this was 2.90 euros. So.
Holy Toledo.
Yeah.
Well, and Sally's with us today too. Hello, Sally. Yay.
Oh, I thought I gave you. Okay, maybe I didn't send it to Sally, but she must have her reminder set. Hi, Sally. Hi Laura, hi Lana, hi Flynn, hi Julie, and hi Hobie. I can't
Did you
remember.
get everybody? Did you get
Yeah,
everybody?
yeah,
Okay. That's like the whole household.
that's everybody that should be. It might be sitting there. Thank you, Brenda. Okay, what are we gonna do first?
Our base coat. We're gonna use our Mr. and Mrs. Chunky. Let me grab mine here. They want to stick to their friends up there. They have a
Oh,
whole
wait a minute,
little.
wait a minute. Should we use the plain edge of Mrs.?
Well, I'm gonna use Mr. Chunky and Mrs. Chunk. I'm gonna do Mr. Chunky on one side and Mrs. Chunky on the other side.
Okay,
So however you want to do it is up to you.
okay. Well, what I'm wondering, I'll do it the same way you do it, but spreading out the base coat. Should
I
we?
just usually excuse me, I've got the hiccups. So I got my juice because I get the hiccups too much. I was just gonna use my stick to spread out the base coat and tip it and whatever.
Okay,
So
okay. I can do that.
and make sure you have plenty of paper towels for this.
Yep, I
Okay.
sure do.
Okay. And Julia is here.
Hi, Julia.
She says she's in and out of the room because she's still getting everything loaded. She's going out, if I remember correctly, she's going on a road trip. I'm kind of
Yeah.
jealous. I want to go on a road trip. Okay.
You know what? You know what, Dina? This is the best New Year's Eve ever because I get to see all of my friends. And don't forget, in 3 hours, I'm going live with Tish on my channel, and we're doing resin. Yay!
Yay. Oh yeah, yay.
Don't sound so excited.
Yeah, I'm trying to pump up the jams here, but yeah, I'm a little jaded with the resin right now, and just he and I don't have really good friendship. Okay, so this is the white that we're going to be using as our base is a 50-50 mix or a 1-to-1 mix of Artist Loft Flow Acrylic and Floetrol, which I get Floetrol in this big ginormous container, which is actually, this is my second one since the 1st of December, and it's almost gone. I'd say there's about this much left back in it. So yeah. But this is what I get. And this is American Floetrol, nothing fancy, just American, because it's from America. So I'm just going to stir this up because I mixed this up. I actually mixed this up last night because I didn't want it to be all wonky. And I did a little experiment last night because there is something that we do with different mediums for patisserie or baking, and that is if you have a lot of bubbles in something, you take the edge of a knife or a hammer or something, and you just tap the bottom, and that makes all the bubbles come to the top. And I sat here looking, just like my head over it, just tapping it for probably close to 10 minutes, just seeing how many bubbles I could get up. So, and the first like 3 minutes, the whole top was covered in bubbles. So it's seeming to work. So we'll see what results we get.
Okay.
So I just take and tap the bottom, whatever you have handy. I don't remember what I was using last night.
I don't think I've got bubbles. I really don't.
So this is a big cup. This is a big 16-ounce cup. So I wanted to make sure that I got most of the bubbles out last night.
16 ounces too, but I did mine in one of the mixing cups. I can't tilt it sideways. Well, you'll see it when I do tilt it.
Oh, like a measuring cup?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have those too, but I use those specifically for mixing paint that goes in a bottle. Because these ones I can just put Floetrol or put cling wrap over the top.
Well,
press and seal is my friend.
Okay, so now we're putting out our base coat. Okay.
Yep. And if you notice, if you think it's a little bit thick and you're doing a swipe, you can add a little bit of water. I did check mine. Mine is about a 1 to 2 as far as a trace goes.
Okay.
And I'll show you. I'll show trace here in a minute. So I just kind of push it to the edges so it kind of drips over the edge. And you can use whatever you want. You can use a knife, a palette knife. You can use an offset spatula. I
probably put too much on. I don't know.
Don't worry about it. You just make sure that it's an even coat when you're all said and done. And I am kind of dipping in the middle. I don't like that.
I did tighten my canvas right before.
I thought I tightened my canvas already. Oh, we'll just make it work. What I can do is put a couple of cups underneath.
Okay, I am spreading mine out. And I will be honest with everybody. I don't normally do acrylics. Okay, I normally do more resin.
Well, that's why you're here, is to learn acrylics, and I'm gonna go over to your channel and learn resin, even though
Did you see what? Did you?
Elisa's been trying to teach me, and she's been doing a bang up job too. But I think I'm a multi-person project.
Okay, well, I got a question. Did you see what Elisa wrote?
No,
It's okay, Tish. You're not doing resin with me, so you'll love it.
no, I won't.
Well,
Elisa is a very good teacher. Elisa is a very, very good teacher. I'm just a very poor student when it comes to resin because I have no patience. I'm not a doctor. I don't have patience.
well, of course, none of us are doctors. We're all mad scientists lately with the
Oh
moon
yeah.
technique.
Well, with anything, I'm a mad scientist. I love experimenting, and that's why we're doing this experiment today. We're both going to learn together. That's the
Okay.
best way to learn because I've never used the golden fluid acrylics before.
Oh,
Okay, so I'm gonna torch this real quick. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna torch this real quick because I see some bigger bubbles from pouring it on. And you're just gonna do it really quick over the top, just to pop any bubbles.
I've got mine even. I'm not sure.
And if you're not sure, you can pick it up and kind of give it a little bit of a tilt.
Okay, let me see. Yeah,
Dina says I'm just mad. So
there she is. Hi, Blair. Okay, I'm tilting it to even it out a little bit.
yeah, you just want to make sure that you have no major pockets of thick, really thick stuff or really thin stuff.
That's what I'm doing.
And then I'm gonna see what I got here that I can use. Haha, that's what I can use.
Okay. I need to tilt it this way. I got a couple of thin spots at that end. I don't see any air bubbles in mine, really.
Just want to make sure that you don't have any big ones.
No, and you can usually see those, right?
Yeah, usually, but sometimes they kind of hide underneath
Okay, I have managed to get my set of gloves already dirty, so I made sure I had like 3 sets of gloves out for this project.
Okay, I gotta do this because Dina, I'm holding you to this. Dina says I decided to bite the bullet and I'm going to start recording videos this year. So I have it in written and in video proof, Miss Dina.
Exactly,
I want to see it.
Melissa, exactly.
Oh, and we all need to make a pack. We need to do more videos, and don't worry about the quality. Don't worry about the audio. Don't worry, because that'll come as you get to know how your camera works and how your lighting is and how all your stuff is. Just do it. Just do it.
I wish everybody would go back and look at my first 3 videos, which was the same project, just different stages. Oh man, was it bad last year.
Ugh. Last summer, I did 30 lives in 30 days on Facebook. On my okay, you gotta remember, I had an LG K7, and I think the front-facing camera is like a 2 megapixel, and the rear-facing camera is like a 5 megapixel.
Oh
so
man,
it's awful. Okay, so we got the white down.
Yeah, I don't see any bubbles. I'm just evening out a couple little spots over here.
My phone just blew up.
Your phone just blew up. Okay, Blair's here. Jason's not here. Could it be Jason?
No, it's my friend Jackie. She just sent me a New Year's thing, and then someone else sent me another thing, and it's like all came at once. So it's like, okay. So we're using these golden fluid acrylics. And just to kind of give you an idea, okay, these were really expensive. And I bought this little set. I think this was $40 regular price for this set, but well, yeah, and then I got another set of another golden that was normally 35, and I paid like 14. So, but this is 1.5 fluid ounces, and I put 4 grams of paint into this little cup, and this thing feels like it hasn't even been touched. So, I've been doing more research on these and seeing what other projects we can do with these, if they can go in resin, because these are super, super concentrated. They do have the consistency of a craft paint, but you can see my little bubble there. Again. Anyway, they have the consistency of a craft paint, but they're so highly pigmented
Yes.
that, I mean, I've been doing dishes all morning, and that's still the green. It's underneath my fingernail, but it's still stuck to my skin. And yeah, that's me doing more painting this morning. And anywho, so I'm just gonna do. Let's see. Let's move over a little bit because
Okay.
this is a little
Mine
bit
is
different.
well, my boyfriend's got his headphones in too, so
Okay.
or I would ask him to turn off. So I'm sorry about the dining room lights.
Oh
Right.
no, it's okay. No worries. No
Yeah,
worries.
right here.
Yep, it's all good. Don't worry. I've got my lights going too, and whatever. We need light to see. So I'm gonna do just a kind of squiggly pour down the middle. So I'm just gonna do one line of each color, and then if I need to come back in with a color, so you can do 2 lines, one for the top and one for the bottom.
Uh,
And maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do one on the top and one on the bottom, and then just kind of keep doing that through the whole thing.
well,
So
since I have a square canvas, I was thinking of going corner to corner.
you could do that too. You go ahead and do that. I
And
have
then,
a rec. I have a
okay,
rectangle one.
okay, you're starting with the yellow?
I'm starting with the yellow. You can start with whatever color you want.
Okay, I am not sure exactly how much paint I need.
All you need is a little dribble, just just like I'm filling up my stick here, and I'm running it across. So, and if you run out, you can always come back and put a little drop.
Well, see, I just poured and I got a little drizzle. Okay,
If
now,
that works, if pouring out of your cups works for you, I get a big blob when I do that. I'm getting little blobs when I'm doing this.
I did right here at the beginning. Now, should I put the next color on top or next to it?
Um, you could probably put it either or. Because what's going to happen is that bottom color is going to come up, I'm hoping, as a cell, but or something like that, or they're going to blend together. So I kind of vary it. Like this green, I'm going to kind of do like a squiggly line over the top of this yellow that I've got,
Okay, I've got my yellow down.
because you don't want to have it be like the same color all the time.
Yeah, true. Okay, and I'm going to do my magenta next because I want something in between the green and the phthalo blue. I don't know if they're going to turn into welcome back, Dina.
Well, the blue and the green are going to make a darker blue green. I'd be more worried about the green and the pink mixing together.
Well, it might be mud. Dina, I wanted to tell you something. You don't buy coffee, you rent coffee. That's why you had to be right back. I actually made a t-shirt for somebody that said that once. Okay.
So
Now
I'm just kind of
what's gonna be our swipe color?
I'm just going to use the white background color for our swipe.
So we're gonna actually, okay, let me get this then. We're gonna start with the white that's on one side of the line and swipe it over the line and keep going, right?
Right. So I'm going to put a line of white down the middle, and then I'll set my swiper piece in the white and bring it to the edge.
I ended up getting a little bit too much over there, but oh well. Oh, you can't. Yeah, you can. You can see how I got more. So I'm going to try.
You can actually like tip that off and then tip it back if you want to. You don't have to.
Okay, there we go.
But I would wait till you're almost done adding your colors. Oops, I just dipped that. I double dipped my stick. That's
Oh
not good.
no.
Oh,
Well,
Gina Bina is here.
well, hello, Miss Gina. Nice to see you. Those of you that came in late, you can watch the replay later or come to my live later and see the Christmas card I got from Miss Saskia. And don't forget, we're going to be live on my channel at 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, Tish and we're going to be doing resin. And I'm going to teach her torch and tilt.
Yay.
Okay, now, should I put a line of the white next to the colors, or should I just use what's already there?
You can put it next to, you can put it on top of it, so it kind of splits the colors for you. Because I see that you've got more of a thick line,
Yeah,
especially down towards your bottom down there.
yeah.
You can put your white right down the middle of that whole area, and then you swipe over the top of that if
Okay.
that's what you want to do.
Okay.
You know, I don't like telling people what to do. I like showing them how to do certain things, but every artist is different, how they want to try something, what their vision is, and all creators are different.
Yeah, and I just heard my phone with a text, but you know what? It can't be that important. I'm sorry, This is not a holiday where my kids and my grandkids call me, okay? This is more.
It's just, when my phone goes off, I wait till after the live. If it's life and death, the only person that would call me with a life and death thing is my daughter, or one of my daughters. So, I'm not too worried about that because they actually are set to ring through even the silent mode. So.
Oh, okay. Okay. Now
And my daughters never call me, so they always text me.
Okay, I got my colors down. Do you have your white down?
I don't even have my pink down yet because I'm using the stick.
No, I didn't use a stick. Well, I want to get a little bit more white down the middle because.
Yep, you go ahead and put your white down the middle. I'll put my white down the middle in a minute here. I don't want too much pink.
This is definitely going to be different than swiping resin.
Yeah, because resin, you swipe your colors over your swipe color. I know that. So this is you swipe your swipe color over your colors.
Yep.
So.
You're not even watching us, Joel.
Is he napping?
No, he's got a different screen up.
Oh, well, that's okay.
Well, okay, Joel, you can see it over there, okay? See, you can see what you would see on the live. He said hi, and I did a thumbs up under his name.
Awesome.
And I haven't did the subscribe yet because he doesn't even subscribe to my channel.
Well, get on it, sir.
Well, he can't hear you. He's still watching that other crazy video on another channel.
Well, he has more than one window he can have open, or is he on his phone?
No, he can have more than one window open.
See, he could be watching and just mute this one, but then he wouldn't be able. He still wouldn't be able to hear me.
Exactly, Elisa. Elisa, sorry. Exactly. And hello, Jason.
Jason finally made it. Well, yeah, so sorry. I am so late. You are napping. Either that or shoveling the 18 inches of snow that they just got, or 9 inches of snow, whatever it was. It was an obscene amount of snow that they got overnight. But he lives in the Canadian Rockies, so it'll be gone in like 3 days because it'll get warm and then it'll go away.
Yes, Elisa, you did, didn't you? She said, as I make the boyfriend comment, Jason strolls in. You closed it, didn't you?
You silly man.
You closed it, didn't you? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. He said hi. He did a thumbs up. Well, I did the thumbs up under his name. So
That's okay.
he's went back to something that looks like a
Hey,
motor.
tell him to go to the channel for the love of cars. He might enjoy that.
I'll tell him that after the live because he's got his earphones in watching something else.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That's Michael J. Fryer Jr. That's one of his
Okay.
channels.
Okay. So what are okay? Are you almost
I like that
ready?
channel. I'm weird.
I must be a fast artist, period. I seem to get my resin done quicker.
Well, I used my stick, and you have to reload the stick every 4 or 5 inches. So
Okay. Hi, Catherine.
there's
Catherine.
Catherine. Hello. I live in the regular Rockies, and our snow melts in 3 days too, except for the north side of things. Then it stays for weeks. Yes, I lived in Colorado, and I miss it because I like how they don't get bitter cold. Okay, so when we're swiping acrylic,
Mm-hmm.
and you're using a Mr. Chunky or a Mrs. Chunky,
Uh-huh.
you got to kind of keep it as you got to keep it
Okay,
as
look,
level as
okay,
you can.
look. This finger and my thumb, right?
Yep. I'm at the edge. I wish I could turn this board, but I can't. So I'm swiping towards myself, and that makes it a little bit more awkward.
Okay,
So, and you just want to skim across the top, and you want to go
and I'm
slow.
using the what size is that? The 1/8 inch 3 millimeter.
Okay. And you can switch up your sizes for different textures. It's all up to you. I usually do. I usually do just like two in one size and then a couple in another. But
Ooh,
this one,
look at this. Look at this. I love it.
yeah, gives it a nice stripe. So, but for this painting, I'm going to do just two. I'm going to switch between. I don't even know. This is this size, and then I'm going to switch over to this size because I
Oh,
can't read it. Oh, this is the 1/8 inch, so I'm thinking this is the 1/4 inch. So I'm going to do one right here.
I got the whole white right there.
Well, we're going to see what happens when we torch this too. And remember to go 1 watermelon, 2 watermelon, 3 watermelon,
I
4
did
watermelon.
squiggles. I couldn't resist. I did squiggles.
Well, squiggles are awesome because squiggles turn into wispies, and wispies are my favorite thing. Okay.
Okay, I need a little bit more white paint right where the next one's going to go because I seem to be taking too much of it. Or maybe some of it sank. I don't know.
Some of it might have sank because I'm noticing mine is kind of sinking into where I left it. So, you just make sure just dab it on there. Don't pour it back on there.
No, I did. I did with the stick. I don't worry.
Okay.
Okay. Let me see here. Okay, I'm gonna try the what size is this? See, my Mr. Chunky's already dirty. The 1/4 by 1/8. The second from the biggest. How's that?
Works for me.
Okay.
Saskia's here.
Hello, Miss Saskia.
She said her sound is off, but I'm watching.
Okay. I know why her sound's off because her hubby's probably in bed.
Probably sleeping,
And
yes.
it's getting close. It's getting close to that time. So let me say this to you, Saskia, because what is it? See, it's 4 o'clock. So it's 11 o'clock there. So Happy New Year, Saskia. And make sure you tell Rob I said Happy New Year's too.
Oh yeah,
thank you, Alyssa. Anyway, this one kind of, I don't know what I did here. I got like a bare spot. I don't know if you can see it or not.
Don't worry about it too much.
I got a spot where no color went.
That's fine. That's like a negative space. I have one too, so I never worry about that stuff. I just go with it and see what happens. And
Okay. Now, see, I'm only using half of the white stripe, and it's like looking more pastel. This one over here, I did the whole white stripe, and it looks darker. Okay, let me go with back to the little tiny one.
okay, I'm gonna flip mine over and do the other side with Mrs. Swipey,
Yep,
Mrs. Chunky.
I'm going to use Mrs. Chunky too on the other side, which I know. Okay, make sure I don't have my headphone cord caught. Ah.
Oh, now I got the hiccups again. Hang on, I gotta get my hands cleaned off so I can get a sip of juice.
Let me see how much I've got in there. Forgot how skinny this is. It's my half of the screen. Ah. Okay. Thank you so much, Elisa.
Yeah, Elisa's playing interpreter for us.
Yeah. She does this sometimes when it's later in the day. And I do have it. I wanted to tell them about your idea you gave me. I'm going to do something in January that's going to go from January 20th for 20 days. Tish told me to do 20 lives in 20 days, and I'm going to start it on January 20th. So
get that watch time up, lady.
And it's also going to be Elisa, if you could tell Saskia I'm going to be going live sometimes during those 20 days, early enough in the day to where it's like good enough for her to watch.
Various times for various locations.
Yep, because I want to talk to all my friends. Okay.
Okay, this is the first time I've ever used this one, and it's got a different feel to it because this one's actually lighter than Mrs. Chunky is a lot lighter than Mr. Chunky.
That's because the women are always smaller than the men, no matter how chunky they are.
Not necessarily.
Oh my God. I've got to bring this up to the camera. Look at these cells I just got right here. Ah, shoot.
Oh, those are cool. Little round guys. Oh, I got cell envy.
Shoot. Am I getting, wait a minute.
I can see them.
Okay. I'll put it back. I am terrible trying to
navigate.
Everybody's got to remember, I'm looking at the screen and I'm seeing it upside down. I need another paper towel. Okay, let's see here. So yes, I am absolutely, I will torch this. I got to put a little bit more white over here though, because I don't have any white to do this with right here when I finally get down to it.
Thank you, Elisa, for doing that. She's our. Isn't that what you do? No, because she helps hearing impaired people. Elisa does on her regular job.
I didn't know that. Okay, now that was the middle size, or was it that was the biggest size I just did. So let me try over here the middle size. Okay, 1 watermelon, 2 watermelon, 3 watermelon, 4 watermelon. That's a lot of watermelon.
Yep. Time to make some watermelon wine.
Oh God, don't even remember. I got a small bottle. I got a bottle of red that's left, but I'm working on a bottle of rosé that I got for Christmas from the Cambridge Winery. Sally and her kids got it for me. So I am drinking the wine, Sally. Oh, okay. I was reading the chat. They're talking about her captioning. Okay, now I'm going to switch it over to the little teeny tiny teeth. Because Mrs. Chunky has some real teeny tiny teeth.
Yep. I'm using that here now. I'm going to try it this way.
Okay. Oh, no, I didn't get it quite up next to the other one. But I wonder, I have done this before with my resin. So I wonder if I do just the corner right here, if I can break up that solid line of white right there. Yeah, kinda, sorta. Okay, I'm gonna go back now to the big teeth. The biggest teeth she's got. My, what big teeth you got, Mrs. Chunky. Oh, the better to eat you with, my dear. That's a line from Little Red Riding Hood, okay?
Yes, I know what it's from. It's just that my mind goes other places, and it's not PG-13. And I'm.
Oh my God! Thank God you made me laugh when I was just wiping this instead of, because I'd hate to laugh while I was doing a thing. Okay, I am getting some pretty good cells over here. Okay, let me go back to my medium teeth on these.
Okay, I'm going to give this a little bit of a tilt. See how much paint we got still.
Okay.
I'm not liking, I'm going to have to change a little bit of this. Because that white really overpowered some of the areas. But I'm kind of, yeah, that's just not, that's
my paint's hardly moving, so
yeah, mine's not moving very much either. So I'm just going to help it off the edge here.
So I do need to do one thing. I want to fix, so the whole thing is cohesive. I need to fix this one. Wait a minute, let me move it back some. I need to fix this one spot. Oh, you still can't. Wait a minute. Okay. Let me move it back more. Okay, there's a white spot right here where my finger is at.
Yep.
And
see, I have those same kind of white spots. The ones on the ends I don't worry about. It's the ones in the middle. This part bothers me. So I'm going to try swiping it one more time.
Well, I have little white spots down my middle. So I'm going to try taking this and just to get some color over here. And it worked. Look, hey, it looks cohesive now. Okay.
That's not working for me. Let's try torching it. And if that doesn't work, then I'll put some more color down.
Well,
yeah, that's not going to work.
I will torch.
So we're going to try and put some color down. Because that's the only spot I don't like is right here. So.
Okay. I just tried to get up and had my head. It's not, I'll tell everybody who's watching, when you get on these streams from StreamYard, you have to have headphones on, okay? And I'm old-fashioned. I've got an old-fashioned pair of headphones with a long cord. But I keep getting the cord caught on everything. So, okay. I'm going to torch first before I try to fix my sides. See if I have to tilt it any. I don't want to get paint on my
tool. Who do we have that's being...
Oh. Oh, okay. We did have one? Okay, I didn't see it.
I didn't see it either. Okay. Thank you for taking care of that. Yeah, Choco Hate Cake is our resident stalker. We can't have any other ones. Damn it.
Well, I'm not seeing a lot of cells pop up.
I'm not either, and I'm okay with that.
I lost these cells over here in the dark area. Okay. What am I doing here? I'm trying to clean off Mrs. Chunky.
But the colors, you know what? Okay, so this is 7 parts Floetrol to 1 part liquid, and look how vibrant the colors are on white. Okay, that's kind of why I wanted the swipe is probably the most challenging thing as far as colors go. I probably wouldn't use these in anything but a swipe, or maybe a Dutch pour, because these are very expensive, and Floetrol isn't cheap either. And you don't want to be doing a flip cup pour with these, I don't think, unless maybe that's something I can do it in as a experiment as well, is see how far I can stretch these colors.
Okay.
As far as like with water and Floetrol and all of that. So
okay, what I'm doing is I'm bringing it up to the camera and doing a quarter turn. Wait a minute. Just because I don't want to get it on my cord. I don't want to get it on my... I like what's going on over here with the really, really dark colors. The other colors kind of got dwarfed.
well, I've got some really bright ones and some really pastel ones. So I got a
That's
nice
what I've
mix.
got. That's what I've got. Here's my pastel-y ones. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And here's my dark ones.
All right, we're going to try this again. We're just going to use the white that's already on there.
But that first swipe ended up being the darkest of a mixture of the colors. This one right here.
Oops.
So I like this experiment. I really do.
I think this turned out pretty awesome.
And
There, see, now that's probably the key, is just I used too much white. I put too much white down.
oh, okay.
You just need, and that, it could be consistency too. Maybe my white is just that tad bit too thick too. That could completely be it too. So I'm going to do one more swipe here.
I did tape my back, everybody, and I also put my press and seal down.
Yeah, because she's all official like that. Me, I just hammer my stuff in and go for it.
Well, see, I've got these boards, so I don't even have to use that.
Now I want to see that. That's my other question too. Is I want to see how silicone works with these.
Oh, okay.
So that's Doris, I did buy these colors specifically so I could match your colors, but now I've got, not only do I have these colors, or the liquid acrylics, but I purchased some of the tube paints too.
Yeah.
And in the same colors. So I'm going to use some on one side and some on the other, and see, like, side to side, which one has more vibrant color, blah, 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 that kind of thing, and just go from there. These are a lot less expensive to buy when you go ounce for ounce.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So I'm thinking that this is going to be more budget friendly. So, but that's why I did this on this canvas. And now I'm using a brush because I have a silicone brush. Just because I wanted to see what kind of results I'd get using that.
I did torch mine. I'm going to take my glove off.
Okay.
And torch it again.
She's taking her gloves off.
I've got paint all over my glove. I got paint all over my fingers that are inside the glove because I've got paint all the way up to my wrist. Wait a minute. Why is it not on? There we go. I pulled a Tish.
Yes. See, I'm a bad influence.
Is she, Elisa? Is she? I want to move that cup back some. So I don't.
Yeah, silicone basting brush. Well, I knew my Mr. Chunky wouldn't do what I wanted it to do, so we're gonna go. There we go.
Oh, I am getting some itty bitty little cells in this pastel right here. Let me see. Okay, you can't see my glove. Let me see if you can.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm liking
right here where the end of my torch is at. So I need to put another glove on. There's one. Very carefully try move Saskia's Christmas card over. I got to get a frame for that too, because I want to frame it and put it on the wall.
Okay. So I'm thinking.
That's okay, Elisa. I'm going to get her hooked on resin, then we're both going to be a bad influence.
Thanks, guys. I feel the love.
Okay. I want to bring up this little spot right here. I can't see. I can't point at it. Right here.
Okay.
Is where I got some itty bitty little cells. Can everybody? I don't know if everybody can see that.
I can see that.
Okay. And paper towel, because I got paint on my glove again. Because I want to torch some more. See if I get some of those cells in some of these other areas. And from resin work, I know, keep your torch going. Don't stop in one spot.
Yep. Unless you're me. Okay. Oh, getting paint everywhere.
Okay, I don't see any more cells popping up. So I do see a bare spot without color on the side. So
Jason's got a good question. Which is more budget friendly, acrylic or resin? Neither one.
yeah, neither one, because they both had way too many colors.
Yeah, they have way too many fun things you want to try. And
welcome back, Brenda. Okay. That's about all I'm going to get on the sides. I've looked it over and looked it over. I've been getting rid of my drip.
Uh-oh.
What's wrong?
I'm running out of fuel. Oh, sad day. He ran out of fuel. Okay, hang on a second.
I've got two on my table. That's why I don't run out of fuel.
Yeah, well, this one's my paint one, and then as soon as we're done with this live, I gotta go in my pantry and see if I can find the other one that I'm going to use for resin.
Well, if you fill it, do you have a can of butane to fill it up with?
I have a couple of cans of butane here.
Okay. Well,
I'm good. I'm good. I don't want to use this torch for anything but paint.
ah, okay.
So I can always swap out my gloves and do all that stuff, and I can use it. I just don't want to.
Ah,
I'm being that girl, and there's a reason for it, and um, it's just because it was a gift to me from someone that's no longer with us. So
oh, okay, okay, okay. I
paint,
understand.
paint I can wash off. Resin I can't.
Okay, but you can take. Where's my one torch? I'll show you what I did. Now it's a mess. Okay, yes, it's a mess. But I wrapped a piece of t-shirt rag around it with some tape, so
Yeah,
I don't get any resin. Okay, and this is supposed to be up here when I push the button, so I don't get any resin on it. So this is a good, and t-shirt rags. I buy a big bag of t-shirts that are just too threadbare to sell at the thrift store.
yep.
And I buy them for rags and I cut them apart. And usually out of one adult t-shirt, I get 6 rags. And there you go.
I have enough T-shirts in my own closet that probably could be cut into rags. Because yeah,
Okay. Because those paints are pretty thin, I might try thinning down the base paint just a little bit and
yep,
try doing a Dutch pour later.
yeah. That's what I'm gonna do. Is I'll take the one-on-one and add. I'll probably do like probably 4 ounces of paint mixed up with Floetrol and water, or Floetrol and paint, and then I'll add about a half an ounce of water. So, and I do mine all by scale. So I don't know. I got used to doing scale work when I was in culinary school and making soaps and stuff. So I can't relate very easily what that all is. I just know 2 tablespoons is an ounce.
I've gotta ask Elisa, why is one in the bathroom? She has 2, but what? Oh, blow dryer. I thought you meant you had a torch in the bathroom. Oh, I'm sorry. Welcome back,
I
Julia. Um, Blair and Jason, can I make you moderators so I have a couple moderators later on my channel, because I've revamped my whole moderator list on Ask Why. And the few moderators I left on there are busy. So, oh, you have 5 torches in the art room and 2 in the garage. Do you do welding in the garage? Is that what it is?
probably just storage.
Oh, okay. Anyway,
If I
so
had a garage, I would be out
and
there.
Elisa, are you gonna be around at 6:30 and come to my live? Because if you are, I'll make you a moderator too.
Yeah, we're having to get moderators now. I didn't realize there was a troll. We had a troll. I had my first troll. Yay!
Yeah, I had my first troll. Okay, thank you. And you need to burn some cake.
Yeah, she doesn't like chocolate cake. And
Oh,
I respect that because I really don't care for carrot cake.
yeah.
It's not my favorite. I'll eat
Oh.
it. If it doesn't have walnuts in it, I can't have walnuts. I'm allergic to walnuts.
Ah, okay.
So she actually has a really cute video on her channel where she basically runs over um, a chocolate cake. And
Run
I'm
over
trying
with
to,
the
she,
car.
yeah, it gets run over with the car. It's kind of funny because there, you know what, when I was in culinary school, there was a couple of times where there was a couple of cakes I wanted to just throw in the garbage because I was so fed up with trying to get because a Genoa cake is a very difficult cake to make.
Yeah.
And it took me 3 tries to get it right on my practice cake. Once I got it down, I had it.
That sounds good. Jason just asked a question. Yeah. I mean, you don't have to come back and moderate. You know, I'll make Jason a moderator, and I'll make Elisa a moderator, and then that way, I mean, I'll leave your names on there, but you know, you don't have to come back and moderate after today. You know.
You will anyways, Jason, because I always send you the link. I'm like, Doris is on. Watch her. But
Well,
his internet, he's in Canada and his internet isn't always the best, so sometimes he just can't.
ah, okay.
Okay, I like
Okay.
the wispy. That made me happy. I found my happy place. I got my
Oh, look
wispies.
how cute yours is.
There we go. And there's cells and there's things going on, and I'm gonna torch it one more time, but I gotta fill up my torch.
Okay, I'm trying to get mine over, get it centered
There we
as
go.
best I could.
See, I've got this can's about a third of the way full, and then I have my big Kakuna can too. Okay, so you guys know to tip upside down your cans when you're filling up your torches so it goes like this. Okay? Just letting you guys know. Because I've watched people struggle trying to fill up their butane. I'm like, honey, tip your can upside down. The only thing I don't like about this little can is there's not a lot of air pressure in it, so it takes a little bit longer to fill up.
Okay, Dina, I'm going to make you a moderator. I'm going to make Jason a moderator, Dina a moderator, and Elisa a moderator. And because I've got a couple other moderators that.
Well, that way you have it covered in case other people can't be there. You know, that's why I have Jason, you know, but Jason isn't always available at this time. Sometimes he's running errands in the afternoon, you know.
Ah, okay.
So, and he doesn't have a vehicle and it's wintertime. And as much as I want him to go walk, I don't want him walking 2-3 miles in the snow and the cold. I don't want him in the, you know, hospital with pneumonia. So
you need to pack those, Julia. Those are very important. Earbuds.
oh, earbuds. Oh no, don't forget the earbuds.
Yeah.
I don't have earbuds, but I have a headset.
I've got a very, very old-fashioned headset.
Whoa! So, caught it. I caught my nappy on fire.
Look, I'm going to warn you about something when you're doing resin, because you got to have an alcohol rag handy. Be careful.
I keep my alcohol rag at an arm's length, and the rest of it, it's just because I forgot to cut these little niblets off over here because I used that cheapo knife that I borrowed from work, and
okay.
It's just because it was just me being non-attentive, and I just took my finger and put it out because that's how I do. That's how I roll. Okay.
And I think what we're going to do for the resin at 6:30, we're going to actually start from the very beginning. We're going to have our cup, our part A and our part B, and we're going to mix for 3 minutes. And then we're going to pour. You got little tinier cups to put it in, right?
Yeah.
And then, well, you just divide up your resin into smaller cups, mix your color into it, and then basically we'll be putting the color down after we maybe put a base coat of another color down, because resin only slides where resin's at, and then you'll do some thin lines of another color, and then that's the line you're going to torch and tilt.
Okay. And I might have to do them on tiles because I can't find that wooden canvas.
Oh, okay, okay. Well, I will get some of my tiles out then and do them on them.
I think I don't know. I don't know where they went. I don't know where it went. And I had it out, and I was going to prime it, and now I just don't know. This last couple of days has been kind of crazy for me with my birthday and everything, and trying to keep my sanity. Okay. I mean, sanity is overrated, really. Trying to get a composition that I like.
I'm not doing anything else to mine. Mine is going to stay the way it is.
Well, I've got these really cool cells popping up. And I did my wispies, and those are pretty cool. And I think I'm just going to leave it like this because I like it like this. But I want to kind of upset that that went over the edge, but that's okay. I'm kind of bringing it back.
I did not know that, Gina Bina. She has a fun fact: using wood sticks incorporates more air into resin than acrylic ones.
Yep, it does. Because it's raw wood that you're stirring into it. So if you can stir it with a plastic stir stick, but it's minimal. It's very, very minimal.
Well, I have plastic stir sticks. I have my little homemade ones that I put some silicone rubber on. Let me see if I can reach one. This is just a big tongue depressor. It's about, out of the sticks I got, it's about the one in the middle, because I got two smaller than this and two bigger than this. And this is nothing but silicone rubber, and you wipe it off with your alcohol rag, and then you can go back in there, and any little bits that stayed on there that dry, I'm not going to try to do it over my canvas.
No.
They just come right off. There's also a place called, I think they're called Eco-Friendly. I got to stand up to reach their stick. They have these little sleeves that are made for sticks.
Well, you can also use plastics.
There we go.
Like, where'd it go? Oh, I used it. I use a silicone, the plastic end of a silicone spatula. You can just take the silicone piece off and use it as a stir stick. Okay, so here is my hot mess. It's actually pretty. I kind of like it. I just wish it would go the way I wanted it to, but it didn't. But that's okay. So I'm just going to have it hang out like this for a minute.
Well,
because the paint, there's still paint on here, and it's still moving, but it's moving about as fast as me in about February, because I'm too cold to move.
Yeah. Mine's not really moving anymore. I've got cells. I don't think that center and that white in the center is too wide, so I'm going to leave it the way it is.
See, mine's just kind of all over the place.
This little bunch right here almost looks like flames.
Yeah. Okay, so there's Doris's. Here, let's do it. Hang on a second, Doris. Let's do this. I got an idea. I'm thinking. I know, scary thought. Let me wipe off my hand because, I don't want to get paint all over my mouse. Okay, there we go. We got Doris full screen. So, Doris, you show off your painting.
Okay. Well, I got to bring it down because it's, wait a minute. There we go. There we go. Still can't get it in full screen.
No, but if you wiggle it.
Bye, Sally.
Bye, Sally. Thanks for joining.
Hopefully
Happy New Year.
Yeah, Happy New Year's. Hopefully you make it to my 6:30. Tell the kids I said hello. Okay, there you go.
Okay. And then we're going to go to my full screen.
And I got to walk over to my screen to see it.
Really, you find, Elisa says they can create a lot of bubbles. I guess maybe in the times that I've used it, I used to make them with the cheap, maybe it's just because I was using the cheap stuff. I don't know. Okay, so pardon my light, but.
And those are definitely cells I see, and they're not measles.
No, they're not freckles. Well, there's a couple freckles in there. I don't like them. Measles sound so sickly and sad, and freckles are cool. Okay, so there's some cell action going on right there. Let me see if I can get it to focus a little better. There we go.
Oh, look at that. That is so pretty right there.
Oh, Julia
Well,
says plastic chopsticks from the Asian markets work great and wipe clean. That works for me.
yeah. Well, ATD made those plastic stir sticks.
Yeah, but no offense to ATD, but if I can get something local and support my local economy,
Yeah.
that's what I'm gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
So nothing against them, but if I can go to an Asian market, because there's an Asian market within a mile, 2 miles of my house, if it's still there. It's been a while since I've been there, but I love this part right here. This is my favorite part.
Oh, look at that.
Those colors just are wowza.
Yeah.
So,
That's
and I got lots of cells and some lacing, and I'm really liking this. So, I think this is a successful experiment, and I think it's worth experimenting more with. Because I've
yes,
had a few
it is.
experiments that never saw the light of day. Okay, I recorded
Um,
them. I recorded them, and I'm like, well, that was a hot bloody mess. I'm
um,
not gonna do that again.
Bina says Tish relates better to freckles.
Yes. Well, look at me. I'm covered in freckles.
Well, I kind of am covered on my. Oh, you don't have. There you
I
go.
do. Well, see, they're not measles because it's not an infection. It doesn't need an antibiotic.
On the painting, it is.
No,
Yeah, it
no.
needs yeah, it needs an antibiotic. This is my antibiotic. But you
I
can't
like.
touch.
I happen to like the freckles in the paintings. I like the white spots. It's what gives it personality to
Okay.
me.
Okay.
And and art is in the beauty. Beauty
Yep.
is in the
Exactly.
beholder kind of thing. Art's the same way.
Yep. Well, this was very, very fun. I'm going to save my artist loft that I mixed to make it a little bit thinner, and I'm going to try what I have left in my golden because I made way too much. I did 4 tablespoons of Floetrol and 2 teaspoons, and right now my paint is still up here. Uh,
Yeah, in your cup. You've got a lot in your cup. Because I made basically half of what you did, and my little 2 ounce cups are full.
those
But
are
I said,
those are 5-ounce cups I got right there. I didn't pull out the 3-ounce.
yeah, mine are little 2 ounce cups, and because I know this stuff is expensive, and I don't mind spending the expense for all in the name of art science. I don't mind spending the money. I don't want to waste it either. You
Yeah.
know. So, and that's why I wanted to do a swipe. And this is one that I'll probably embellish with some, maybe a word or something, a phrase right through here or something. So, because I have my foil quill pen that I have yet to bust out and play with. So that is probably something that I'm not going to do tomorrow because I'm not going live, but sometime after the first of the year. Tomorrow is my day off. It's my first day off of YouTube since October 5th.
That's a long time.
Yep. And I'm going to go spend it with my daughter. So I am going to do stuff in the studio still. I'm still going to work um, on some resin, some paintings and stuff because I got a lot of those to do, and I only have one rack that I can put
Well,
resin paintings in. So I got to
yeah.
finish my rack and then do the resining. So, but after I might actually do some spray painting of resin of paintings tonight on my live, just to make sure I'm doing it right.
Oh, the Tish talker.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're just going to do kind of a year in review of things that we talked about on the Tish Talk tonight. We're just going to talk about the things like motivation and goal setting and things that that I feel are important when you're starting off a new year and a new decade, and you want to make improvements in your life. For me, my birthday is my new year, so I've already gone through my process and figured out, okay, well, this is what I want to do. This is what I need to do to get there. So
Well, last year I had done my first video on December 24th, And then I did 3 of them before January 1st. So I just made myself a decision. January 1st, I'm going to do a video a day every day for the month of January. And I completed it. They are some of the crappiest videos I've done, but you know, it's a learning curve.
Yep.
And now my goal this year is 20 videos in 20 days starting on January 20th.
Yep.
Or
And
20 lives.
you know, 20 lives.
20
20
lives,
lives.
20 days.
You know, if you do art or you do something like this where you could spend a day or an afternoon and just do batch pours and just do one project, then the next project, then the next project, and then you got like 3 projects and 3 videos, you know, so and then you just take the next day and edit them. You know, for me, it takes a whole day to edit a video because I'm not very good at it.
It doesn't take me that long to edit anymore now that I've got Power Director 17.
I'm using a new program, so I'm not used to it. My other one, my shortcut, I could do it, but it kept crashing and it was frustrating to me. And I'd spend, you know, an hour working on something and I'd save every, you know, 5-10 minutes, but then it would crash so much and then I'd go to reboot it and it'd be completely gone. So it was like, okay, I'm done with this program.
Okay.
So I've been bouncing around programs and now I found one that I like, that I can do the things I want, and Filmora, and it is the program, and I'm really loving it. It's just taking me a while to find my rhythm. So my goal is sleeping and eating. Ha ha ha, funny.
Go up a little bit above that to Elisa's comment. Boo. WTF am I supposed to do tomorrow night then?
Well, Elisa, I'm going to be having dinner with my daughter, and that's my story. And I'm sticking to it.
There you go. There you go.
I haven't seen my daughter in a month or so, and she's taking me someplace and I don't know where it's at, so it'll be fun though.
Oh, that sounds so awesome.
Yep.
Wow.
I'm supposed to dress nice and, you know, be pretty, and I'm like, dude.
Anyway,
I don't know if I have those kind of paints or those kind of clothes because everything's covered in paint. But let's see, do we have anything else that we need to say?
No, just come over to my channel at 6:30. I don't have I've got a wrench behind my name in this channel.
Yes, you do.
When did you do that, honey?
Yesterday.
Oh, thank you. Okay.
Well, I figured you're on here live with me. I want you to be able to share links and stuff. I did the same thing for Elisa.
Okay, hang on a second. Let me say bye to Saskia then real quick. I didn't realize. Bye.
Thank you for joining us,
Saskia. Oops. I can't spell. Go ahead and talk. I put Saskia.
But I just wanted to say thank you to you, Doris, for joining me on my live, and helping us all learn different paints, that the same paints can have different results in the hand of every artist, that we don't have to be all the same and we don't have to recreate something that we see on the interwebs. We can take what we see and make it our own. I know a lot of artists that stress out because they want to make it like so-and-so's. And it's like, you know, chill the flop out, dude. Make it your own. Do your own thing. You are an artist. And you're not going to make it exactly the same. But we have exactly the same colors, exactly the same paints, exactly the same additives, exactly the same tools. But look how different our paintings are. I've done a few more swipes than you have. You've done a few more swipes in resin than I have, and that's why your resin is going to turn out so much different. But as a community, we need to support each other and not blame, not point fingers at each other, and not say, "Oh, you stole her idea or his idea," and blah 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 blah. No, you guys say, "Well, you have a great adaptation of that idea. Good job." Or you know what? I would have done this differently. your adaptation, but I respect your decision. That's how we need to be to each other in this whole art community. I every time I'm turning on stuff, I keep on seeing things that are just like, y'all, let's just hug and get along, okay? And even if we can't hug, at least just shake hands. So
Yep.
for 2020, I'm hoping that you guys will remember that there are three things that build every relationship, and that is trust, communication, and respect. And if you can't have those three things with somebody, then don't try and have any kind of relationship with them, whether it's a coworker or a friend or a romantic relationship. You got to have those three things. And here at the Haven, at least on my end, I am going to trust you. I'm going to communicate with you, and I'm going to show you respect. So, and if I see anybody not doing that, I'm going to have words with them on a private channel. We're not going to bring it out into the whole big wide open. That's not my
Yeah.
style.
Exactly.
So, but yes, exactly, Gina Beta. Be the best you. So, if you're not already a member of our channel page and group, head on over to Facebook and click and type in at the Artist Haven, and that'll bring you to our page, which will bring you to our group, and we can discuss anything we want in there. It's a private group. You can feel free to share your ideas because it can't be shared outside of the group. I've put up every barrier I know, and there might be a few more that I don't know about, and I'm always checking Facebook stuff. So feel free to be yourself, and feel free to show your art and show what you created. Show me what you had for supper. If you made this cool hot dish, aka casserole, then let me see it. Let us see it. Let's share and communicate and build our trust and build our friendships that way. So that's what I would love to see in 2020, is to see the friendships that we have starting now blossoming into something, lifelong. So only because my food was cooked. I wish my food was cooked for me. Damn it. Anyway, I'm gonna say thank you again to Doris, and
Thank
thank you all for joining me.
Thank you for having me, and thank you all for coming to watch a resin artist try to do some acrylics.
You did very well. I think you did very well.
Thank you.
And you know what? It's just paint. That's all you need to remember. It's just paint.
Yep.
If you don't like something, you can change it later. So if you like this video, smash that like button. If you're new to our channel, welcome. Thank you for coming in. If you would like to join our little tribe, all you need to do is click that subscribe, and you'll be welcomed in and welcomed for your opinions and freedom of expression. So, with that being said, join us on Doris's channel at 6:30 p.m. Central, and I put a link to her channel in my description. So, and then I'm going to be back at about 9 o'clock tonight so we can ring in the new year together. We're going to do our year-end Tish Talk at 9 p.m. tonight, Central Standard Time. And I have a couple of really cool pours that I want to do, so you'll have to join us. And that's just about it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am so, so grateful for you. Peace, love, and
And
happiness.